Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad NoorHafizan bin Muhammad NORIZAN. In this video, I will talk a little bit about joining metal to glass. First at all, we will discuss what is metal and what is a glass. As we know, metal is a substance with excellent electrical and thermal conductivity. It also has malleability, ductility, and a high light responsivity. Metal materials include aluminium, iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Metal are non-amorphous substances made up of atoms arranged in a regular lattice, while a glass is a solid inorganic material that is often transparent or translucent. It's tough, brittle, and resistant to the element. Glass is an amorphous material with chaotically organized atoms. Next, I will talk about methods that usually used in joining metal to glass and its properties. There are numerous methods for combining metal and glass that are now in use. Brazing, laser welding, machine sealing, anodic bonding, and cementing are examples of methods. The machine sealing method, on the other hand, is the most commonly used method of connecting metal to glass. Despite the fact that the qualities of metal and glass are significantly different, connecting these two materials results in a great properties. Mesh seals have the advantage of having very low residual stress and fit-through that can resist very high temperatures. Next, let me talk about the application in disjoining. Nowadays, joining metal to glass is widely employed in industry. This is due to the importance of combining these two materials, particularly in the automotive and also aerospace sector. This metal to glass seal is frequently used for hermetic electronic package, new sensor, window, fuselage undercarriage, semiconductor device, vacuum solar thermal panel, vacuum seal connector, solid oxide fuel cell, and microelectronic mechanical system. In this session, I will talk about the process of mesh seal method that usually used in joining metal to glass. This mesh metal to glass sealing approach is typically used when chemical bonding occurs at surface. Glass metal seals are mostly created chemically via an outside layer. This type of seal are often created by a three-step method, which is as follows. First is decarburizing. Such typical procedure involve first is decarburizing the metal. Second is oxidation, where the oxidizing it to generate a thin outside layer on the surface. Lastly is sealing. The treated surface is subsequently sealed by the fusing the metal outside layer with molten glass. What is parameter that involved in this mesh seal method? In this video, I will include that several parameters and its affecting in this mesh seal method. There are various critical parameters in this process, including firstly, oxide layer, where the overall quality of the glass bond are determined by the properties of the metal oxide layer. Next is wettability, where high wettability and fusing of the glass to metal surface are necessary to establish robust glass to metal bonding at increased temperature. Lastly is thermal expansion characteristic. The lower the limit of stress created in glass, the closer the coefficient of thermal expansion of metal and glass. If these settings are modified, the meshing seal procedure will be hard. This will have an impact on the final result, as the connecting of metal and glass will be brittle and readily shattered. What are common issues that happen on this mesh metal to glass seal? This mesh metal to glass seal approach like previous system has several common difficulties. Firstly, as we know, glass has a variety of properties such as flow, densities, and contaminant that can affect its strength and viscosity. As a result, this factor can cause metal to glass seal to fail. This is due to the fact that flow in the surface of glass alter its strength and induce strength and variation that might lead to cracking. Next, aside from that, the biggest difficulty with the metal is it has a subsurface fissure that can compromise the seal integrity. This problem occurs when heat is applied, causing a tiny pinpoint flow crack to emerge, which will grow into a full-blown crack with repeated thermal cycling in the metal to glass seal. This causes crack and leak in the metal to glass seal. In this part, I will talk about the current trend and recommendation in improving the joining of metal to glass. Current trend in the mesh metal to glass approach have been thoroughly researched. Among these are: first, how to build a good quality seal. Second, how to make the thickness of the oxidation layer. Third is how to change the time of it take to make the seal, surface roughness, and residual stress in glass. Recommendation that I can conclude in improving the joining metal to glass is: there are numerous approaches of dealing with and improving difficulty that can lead to flaw in metal to glass connection. First, we can employ centerless grinding to modify the outside diameter surface finish of the metal to change the surface and lower the chance of gap that could causing leaking. Next, this allows the glass to adhere and prevent longitudinal leak sites. That's all from me. I hope we can learn a new knowledge about this joining method. Thank you for watching.